like the moon and the sun. She is worth more than gold, like the stars in the sky. She is worth more than diamond. She is worth more than silver.
Women are the most beautiful creatures on earth. And so they are supposed to be loved and cared for.
Imamaya Bwagwaya.
It is the desires of every mother to see her girl child or to see her daughter surpass her in life. And so she puts every effort to ensure that she gets the result she wants in her. And so the evidence of that effort is seen or assessed when this girl is grown, begin to have relationship with people. More importantly, when she is married, especially the in-laws want to assess the impact of these efforts, put in by the mother. More often than not, the result is not always meeting the expectations. And so we'll be looking at some of the reasons why these things are this way. Glad to have you join us. The program is her honor from the Nigerian Television Authority, NTA Port Harcourt. My name is Blessing Wonokoro.
Women are the most beautiful creatures on earth. And so they are supposed to be loved and cared for.
If you're just joining us, the program is her honor from the Nigerian Television Authority, NTA Port Harcourt. And of course, today we shall be looking at grooming the girl child to have a healthy relationship. How do we do that? We are going to learn a lot from my guests here. And of course, I have someone special in the house who will be joining me on this discussion. Join me to make welcome Dr. Mrs. Margret George Kennedy, Senior Lecturer with the Department of Educational Foundation, Rivers State University. Good to have you on her honor, ma'am.
Thank you so much.
We start by her giving us a bit of her early childhood experience.
I grew up from a typical African village. My father being a missionary, I lived in various communities across River State, and I even attended a secondary school in the riverine area, Bukuma, Kalabari Girls High School, Bukuma. In our growing days, what obtains is quite different from what obtains now. The training of the girl child is a collective responsibility of the community. For instance, if any woman, any mother see you stand talk with a boy, oh my God, she will not wait for your mother to come and take any action against you. She will take the immediate action against you, send you home and threaten you that if she see you do such again, that she's going to deal with you. No, all hands on deck within the community to bring up this girl child. All eyes on you. But the story is different today. You cannot do things the way you like because every eye in the community is just watching you. Because Africans, we believe in this communal living. So the child is a product and a product of everybody within the community. They don't say this is Margaret's daughter, this is Jane's daughter, or whatever. Margaret's daughter is Jane's daughter, Jane's daughter is Margaret's daughter. Even with the girls, as we bond together in friendship and relationship, we go from house to eat. Do you have food in your house? My mommy has finished cooking, let's go and eat, And the mother will be very happy to bring the food for you to eat. And she will be talking to you. You should keep your eyes down, no? The school you are going, go, put your eyes down and learn. We sent you to go there and learn, not to go there and follow men. And the funniest thing, your mother will not even call you to say, this is how it should be.
And this is how
it should not, this is how the party should too. No, the best she can tell you, don't play with boys.
Yes.
Don't play with boys. Mind your business, face your studies. Don't go and play with boys. So if you play with boys, whatever you see is your business. She will not keep you down and tell you this is how relationship should be. And even if your mother is cooking, she will not say, come, let me teach you how to cook. She will just engage you. Come and pound the pepper. Pound this. Do this. As she's cooking, you are preparing and you are watching. There's no formal way of calling a girl to come and say, see how to cook. We don't do that. We didn't experience that in our days. Your mother will not give you a special training on how to cook or on how to do this or that. You just observe her.
But by observing, you're learning.
Yeah, as she's doing it, because she will involve you.
Yes.
She will not just allow you to be looking around, moving around. She will say, come and pound the pepper.
And you're part of
what she's doing. So, they say what I see, I remember.
Exactly.
But what I hear, I forget. So what she's doing, you are seeing, because you are seeing, you will always remember how the process is going. A story was told about a girl that, whenever the mother is cooking, she's always off. So that's what she does. So one day the mother said, come and cook. She will always meet the mother at the point where she's doing like this in the pot. After putting the salt, she will just do her hand like this. That's the point she always meets. So when the mother asked her to come and cook, when she got married eventually and went to her husband's house, when she was to cook, when she put all the ingredients and she would do her hand like this, the husband will always complain, there's no salt in this food you are cooking. What is it? He said, this is what I make my mother doing. I see her do this. That's why I'm doing it. So you can see,
And because that was the part
that's the part she's always saying. So that is what we are trying to establish now. The training then was different. The mother is like a role model to the child. Whatever your girl child see you do is what she will do. It's what she will do. But the mother will not consciously teach you what to do. She will make you observe what she's doing. As she's cooking, she will engage you. Do this, do this, do this. As you are doing, you are seeing what she's doing and you are learning. That's how we learn. And in terms of relationship, the best she can tell you, don't play with a boy. Don't play with a boy, and you don't even know the reason why you should not play with a boy. You have your classmates as boys, you have people in the environment living with you as boys, but you cannot just establish, why can't I play with a boy? But the message is not too clear. The message will not be too clear the way she will send it. If you play with a boy, whatever you see, you take. That's what she will tell you. But these days, it's a different. Our days are
now you're left on your own to figure out why you shouldn't play with them. Okay, we are going to find out whether that is the best way or that is not the best way. Right. Okay, in terms of relationship, what is your concept about relationship?
Yeah, relationship. Is everybody is just nobody's an island. We all need people. So there must be a relationship within our framework. And people are just our power. Relationship is healthy when it is rancor-free, abuse-free, fight-free, everything free. And you enjoy yourself in that relationship. That is when you say relationship is healthy. And relationships are built when there is trust, when there is commitment, when there is openness, when there is free communication and all that. You can build a good relationship. So relationships are our power. If you say I'm on my own, I don't care, you will care one day. Let me tell you one thing. When we were in school, I had a classmate. That boy is just too quiet and to himself. He doesn't have a friend in the class. So everybody people at times make fun of him and all that, So we were supposed to write an exam by 12 o'clock. The exam was held by 12, but it was put off to be held by 3. So when it was 12, we went. They said no, it's going to hold by 3. So before 3, the lecturer changed his mind and said we are going to hold it by that 12. Everybody has gone back to read. So when the lecturer announced for somebody, please call your classmates, people should come. The exam will hold by that 12. But you get them back. So everybody starts scrambling for their friends.
To come.
Look for come, where are you? Meg, where are you? We keep there. The time is told, come. Nobody was there to call this young man.
Because he has no
friend, no relationship. He had no relationship with anybody in the class. He's on his own. So when he came by 3, the exam was already gone. It was the only one that missed out in that examination. We all wrote our exams and went our way. He has to carry over that course. He has no explanation to give for missing the exam. Because the message was sent across. The assumption is that at least somebody will inform him, but nobody was there to inform him. Because nobody knew his whereabouts. As you are going, okay, since the exam is by 3, I'm going to the library in case you tell your friend. I'll be in a social hall in case. But he has no one to tell wherever it can be found. So that was how he means it. So relationships are power.
So relationship is very
crucial, important.
To anyone's life, whether be it a girl or a boy, we need each other to exist. We must cohabit with one another, and more importantly, peacefully. Okay, now we are talking about the girl child here. How can we groom this girl child? to meet the expectation that we all want to see her turn out in life.
Yeah, just as you said earlier when we were opening, it is the expectation and desire of every parent to see her child exceed in whatever she's doing. Like it has been, I read up to PhD just to challenge my children.
Yeah.
So that I say, if mommy can do this, why can't I do this? No, just to challenge them. So that's the issue now. What we are trying to say now is, in relationship, there are things we need to know. The girl child, like Jesus told Peter, Peter, I have prayed for you, but pray for yourself, because the enemy is there to sift you. The enemy is waiting to sift you, so pray for yourself. Although I've prayed for you, you have to pray for yourself. So as a mother, you can get your child closer.
Deliver yourself.
Yeah, you have to bring your child closer and say, look, my daughter, I'm praying for you that your marriage is better than my own, that you marry a better man than your father. But then, you have to pray before you enter into any relationship.
You said one striking thing now. It's a common saying, even when we are growing up.
Yeah.
They will always tell us that when you're making friends, make friends for the future.
Yeah. So you have to be very careful in your choice of friends. That's what we have to educate our girl child. That see, when you're going to friendship, always look at, like my mother will virtually chase any girl she doesn't like. When she will want me first, this is your friend, I don't like her. Maybe she must have seen what she's doing.
Because she must have observed something she didn't like about that girl. And she does not want you to copy. Yeah.
I don't like this girl. I don't like your friendship with her. Cut off from her. This is not a friend you should keep. She will tell you. And if you don't do that, when she sees that girl again, she will ask her to go. Don't you have something to do in your house? Go now. Go to your house and chase her. Go to your house and help your mother. Indirectly.
Okay, that brings me to the point of, how would you compare what we had back in those days to what we have now, presently?
There's a gap, a big gap between what obtains then and what obtains now.
Yeah.
Like now, your child can come with any friend, say, Mom, this is my friend, this is my this. But it's like in those days, your parents unconsciously pick your friends for you. When friends call and say, no, this one should not be your friend, I don't like her. This one is a better person. Make friends with this one. But now when the child come and they say, look, I don't like it, it's like, you know, you have put fire in the...
You're not even supposed to say it.
Say it. The child will take it so extreme, be so emotional about it. Mom does not even appreciate my friends because she doesn't even accept them. She doesn't do this, they will keep complaining. They will not know the angle you are coming from. So mothers of these days...
now you keep quiet.
When you keep quiet, mothers of these days don't even do that again. They don't do that again.
You just watch them.
You just watch them.
That's bad.
Very bad. That's what most parents do now. You just watch them. They go in and out with different people and all that.
Just because you don't want to offend them.
When you talk, it's like, you know, why is mommy behaving like this? Every time you bring this on, say no. You bring this on, no. What is it?
Right now, we take a break. And when we return, we will talk more on this issue.
Hey, Queen.
Hey, Queen.
Hey, Queen. Sister.
Girl, you've done it again.
You are constantly raising the bar for all of us and doing so flawlessly.
You do know that you're that girl, right?
I hope that when you wake up in the morning and look in the mirror, you see how divine you are.
Know that so many people want what you got.
You have dreams to fulfill and promises to yourself that you must keep.
I know at times you feel underappreciated and misvalued. Trust me, we've all been there.
So it's necessary that you can count on yourself.
Now, don't go seeking perfection.
Extend yourself a little grace.
Don't be afraid to celebrate the little wins as much as the big ones.
You, Miss Thane, are courageous. You are dynamic. You are principled.
So baby girl, just remember, respect is a minimum.
There's a sweet justice in knowing that the path you are on was designed for you and you alone.
Doing right by yourself never goes out of style.
Everything about you is majestic and a force to be reckoned with.
Trust me, people are paying attention.
You're special and worthy of praise. Don't shy away from it.
And you don't have to get your groove back because guess what? You never lost it.
It's also important to rest. Make sure your hustle doesn't get in the way of your health. Girl, take care of yourself.
And the next time you want to second guess yourself, don't do it.
So pause for a second right now and relax, relate, release.
You are needed, you are appreciated.
Girl, you make me so proud. And I love you.
Remember,
You are 100%
that queen.
Oh, yes.
It's good to know you're still watching. The program is her honor from the Nigerian Television Authority, NTA Port Harcourt. And of course, we are looking at how to grow the girl child to a healthy relationship. The girl child is central. They are very, very important. And if we are not careful with them, we will lose them. The way the society is going, we have to up our games as mothers so that we can get them right. We were talking about the past and the present, and we are seeing that the present is not favorable. What do you suggest we do?
Yeah, there's a call for a rethink because relationships, I just like using the biblical injunctions.
Yeah.
In the Garden of Eden, God saw Adam as being lonely. He saw that the lions, the dogs, everything cannot give him companion, so he made a woman to complement him, to be his companion and to be in relationship with him. So God is the author of relationship. So we have to get our base from him. If it's not founded under the tenets of the gospel, under the tenets of what God intended to be, it will fail. In those days, if you are talking with a boy and you see a mother coming or any adult coming, you run immediately. You just run away. You won't allow them to even meet you to even talk on that issue. When you know that this is not acceptable and you are doing the unacceptable, and if you do it and you see somebody coming, so this is better done in a quiet.
Even as at the time I was growing up, who dare you? You don't go introduce any guy to your parents. Not even to say he's your friend or whatever it is. Even your classmates coming to your house to hang around, your parents will ask why. But these days, we see the children. In fact, some people say they prefer their daughter to come and show them that this person is into a relationship with them so that they can guide her properly.
If you can make your girl child your friend, you can tell a whole lot of things. Say, look, this age is very dicey, especially when she's in her second.
So you will prefer her coming to talk to you?
Yeah, close to you. You draw her close to yourself so that you can guide her properly. You tell her, say, at this stage in your life, you are not meant to enter into a boy-girl relationship, especially at the secondary school level. Then when she enters into the university, you are still on with her. You tell her, see, there's time for everything. As she graduates, I expect that at least it's good to marry early and also make your children early so that they can grow up with you. When they grow up with you, when they grow along with you, the people will not even know you're their mother.
Yes.
They will think it's young. My daughter will be 40 years this year by the grace of God. And when she was in school, each time I visit her, she said, come and meet my mom. She said, who's your mom? I beg, go. This is your senior sister. She's not your mom. So you just grew up with them naturally.
Yes.
So when you are in your third, you are in the university, just be focused on your study. By your third, fourth year, you can enter into a relationship. I'm not saying enter into a sex relationship. Just prayerfully enter into a relationship with somebody. Maybe it can culminate into what? A better future. A better future, yeah. So just look, watch, and this is the one we are saying, when you enter, don't go and sell yourself to the boy. Just establish, put a demarcation that is not a sex relationship. You're only there to study yourself.
Okay, and how possible is that when you talk about a relationship, not a sex relationship? We are not there to monitor what they do. So how would you, ascertain that this relationship is not beyond what you and I can see?
Yeah, it is, just as you said, it's not possible to know, but you tell her the repercussions.
Okay.
If you go into this, the man will see you as something not worthwhile, because I had a pastor preaching sometimes. He said valuable things are not easy to come by. If you are looking for gold, it's deep down. Diamond,
you have to
dig deep to see it. So if you make yourself cheap for him, boys, they talk a lot. If a boy sleeps with you, all his friends will know that he has slept with you.
Yes.
That's how they are. So if you do that, everybody want to test you. So just keep to it. Tell him. If
you ask some of these girls, they will tell you that the guy is always telling them that if you don't sleep with me, then I will not know. It's better you know the kind of person I am, and I know the kind of person you are, so that we don't have challenge or problem when we finally come together as husband and wife. What's your take on that?
They will also always say that, but that's a trash. It's a trash. So if you know you cannot cope with the relationship because I did not sleep with you, then you can go.
Okay.
Then you can go, just forget it.
So your advice to every girl child.
Yeah. Don't start with that, because he will not value you. And after sleeping with you, he will go and tell his friends, this is my babe, I've slept with her, the babe now, wow, this, that. Or she's not what, eh?
And when you sleep with Dick today, and at the end of the day, he's not the right man, you sleep with some again, and you start going round, and that is the challenge we are having now. So you keep sleeping round and nothing works out.
Nothing works out.
Okay.
So but if they know you for that value, that no, this one her, she's a difficult nut to crack. She no will agree. It is like this, no. So they will. You see, people who are reasonable
and that will attract
me, respect to you, and people who are responsible are the ones that will come your way. But if you just want to go there because he says that if you don't do this, you will not. You are wasting your time. He will always say that, but that's not always the case. After sleeping with you, you are nothing.
Okay, I don't know why we are having so much challenge today in marriage. Can we say because the mother did not talk enough?
It is a great challenge because these days the economic space in our country does not allow for father and mother to pay close attention to these children. You know, everybody is scrambling for money. You come back, you are tired, you go enter kitchen, you cook, you say, there's no time to talk to the girl. So you can't even blame the girl much. We have to be blamed because we keep ourselves so busy that there's no time to
don't make out time
to educate these children. But I will advise that we make out time to draw them close to ourselves. Like my first daughter, everything she does, she would always call me. Mommy, see you. I'm thinking that. I say, don't think that. No, that one is not
thinking.
It's not thinkable. Don't even think it. She will always bring up whatever idea she has. So if you bring your girl child close to yourself and educate her properly, she will not go astray. The day I was married, my mother told me, say, this marriage you have gone into now, you have to stay in it. The day you pack out from that marriage, say, you don't want to marry again, they know that I will die that and you will kill me. I will die that and you will just kill me. Since you came, you have known me.
That is to emphasize to you that there is no longer space in your father's house. So remain here.
Don't come back. Don't come back. I'm praying for you. Go and work out your marriage. I did not pack out from your father's house. If I pack out from your father, all of you will be scattered. I stayed there to ensure I'm able to see all of you through. So as you're going to marry, when you start having your children, just have that tenacity to sit in your own and take care of your children and your husband. And I've never seen my mother talk back at my father one day. She respects his authority to the letter. That was, you know, these days we are so civilized that, it's like, how will you talk to me like that? I will not all having equal power in this house and all that. No, it's not. Said my mother, if my father would be the one to do the wrong, and she will even be the one to apologize. In those days, I used to feel sorry for her. I used to feel sorry for her. She's so down to earth.
But that was the way they were brought up.
Anything my father says is a law.
Yeah.
It's a law to her. She has nothing to dispel about his opinions and all that. He is the central figure in our life. So if we can give our children reasons for doing all these things, not just emphasizing them. As you are telling them, don't do this, you give them the reason why.
Okay, because the time is no longer there. Maybe we will bring back this issue to discuss more on it. It's always very, very, very interesting to see young couples doing well. And you as a mother, when you get to their house and you see the way they relate with one another, and you see a peaceful environment, it gives you inner peace. It gives you joy that you have done a good job. People out there will even be commending you because of what they can see from this girl. I think we will actually come back with this topic and talk more on it. If you're good, you're good.
Yeah.
If a guy want to come to you, a guy will come to you. It doesn't matter if you sleep with him or not. When a guy is making up his mind for you, he does not even want to sleep with you.
Exactly.
No guy wants to mess around with any girl that you value. No guy wants to mess around. So it's something that we don't need to go to the classroom to spell it out. But I think with what we are doing right now, for those who will be listening and will be watching this program, you will value it. Thank you once again for coming on this show.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for watching. Do hope you join us again on yet another episode of Our Honor. My name is Blessing Wanokuru. Bye for now.
Like the moon and the sun, she is worth more than gold. like the stars in the sky. She's worth more than diamond. She's worth more than silver.
Women are the most beautiful creatures on earth. And so they are supposed to be loved and cared for.
Imamaya Bwagwaya. Imamaya Bwagwaya.